everyone. A very from Quantum Life University. Classes have been conducted, organized by QLU for since the year 2000, and we are always very happy to have all of you to join these programs. I see so many people joining Zoom now, and also some of us are watching on YouTube. So, a very warm welcome once again to all of you. Today, we have a very special topic, and that is Dharana for better meditation. And this topic is going to be presented by our QLU trainer, Smita Wankhade. Smita ji has been associated with Quantum Life University for more than 20 years now. She has been one of the very dedicated, committed student as well as a wonderful teacher. She has taught many people, thousands of people maybe in the last many years. She
23 years.
23 years. Wow. Thank you, Smita ji. We are very happy. And she has such great warm energy. She also conducts personal sessions, individual guidance sessions, workshops, and past life regression is one of, I feel that it is one of her favorite topics because I have seen many workshops that have been organized by her, conducted by her, and she is a wonderful teacher, speaker, presenter. So I'm so excited today to learn this new topic on how to have dharana for better meditation, because meditation is something very common these days, but then many of us don't even know how to actually get ourselves to do this. So I'm sure all of us excited and are eagerly looking forward to this session today. So, over to you, Smita ji. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you, Harika.
Smita ji, are you?
Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear
Yes.
me? Because your voice was going very blur for the past 2 minutes. So, am I audible? I don't know whether it's my network or the other network, your
I
network.
think it was an issue from my side. Now it is all clear.
So, everyone can hear me. That means, okay. So I'm glad. Thank you so much, Harika, and thank you, QLU. And I'm so happy today to be here just a day before Dr. Newton sir's birthday. So, the topic which is very close to his heart, that is meditation. That is precisely why I decided that, okay, let's have a recap of meditation and how to do meditation better. So, thank you, QLU, thank you, Harika, and thank you all the participants for coming here enthusiastically, even if the topic is a very old and a very common topic. No volume. Okay, can you hear me better now? We can hear well. Okay. So if there's no volume on somebody's side, I think it must be the issue with your PC or phone, whatever you're connecting with. Okay. Thank you, Satnam ji. Thank you so much. So welcome everyone. Today we are going to be doing the same old topic, and that same old topic is meditation. But there are so many hurdles that come during meditation, and what can make meditation better is the practice of dharana, or intense concentration. So today we're going to learn a little bit more about that, and one or two new techniques, actually, that they're not new, they are ancient techniques, I should say. Two ancient techniques that I will be teaching. So yes, welcome my dear friends. By the time the others log in and by the time we ground and center ourselves, I want all of us to meditate for a while. So Friends, seat yourself in a comfortable position. Yes, I can see familiar faces here. There is Mamtaji, there is Dr. Rita. Hello. Sarita, right? So, yes, my dear friends. So, let us meditate for another 10 minutes. So, close your eyes, my dear friends, and keeping your spines erect. Focus on the tip of your nose and follow your breath. Simply observe your breath. And while you are at it, go deep into yourself. Letting go of all external thoughts. Letting go of all the distractions. Letting go of all sounds. Gently be with your breath. Your breath as it is. If it is shallow, allow it to be so. And if it is deep, let it be so. Just follow it. Simply observe it. And if your mind goes haywire, if thoughts come in, do not think over those thoughts and do not resist them. Simply allow them to pass. Like the clouds that we see in the sky. We do not hold them, nor do we resist them. Be with your breath as it is, and the thoughts shall pass. going from without to within. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just you and your breath. Easy, gentle breathing. And you are completely with your breath. Last 2 minutes. And 30 seconds more. And as you feel complete, you may slowly come back here. Rub your palms, place them on your eyes, and open your eyes very gently. So, hello, friends. A very, very good evening to all of you. And today we are going to be speaking and going over the same topic that we've been doing over and over again for years and years together, maybe lifetimes together. And that topic is meditation. And how do we do meditation better? Yes, by reaching to Dharana. As we all know, most of us may be into yoga. We know the 8 limbs of yoga. What are the 8 limbs? It is yam, niyam, asan, pranayam. And then these are the external limbs. But what is it that is very internalized? The ones that are internalized are pratyahar, dharana, and samadhi. So, how do we meditate better? To go into meditation so many times, all of us realize that, my mind goes haywire, or I get experiences that I cannot handle, or thoughts don't stop, or this pressure, emotional surges are there. So many things happen to us when we try to meditate. So how do we master meditation? Because meditation is that point where we reach when there is no thought. Osho said a beautiful sentence. He said that I speak to create silence. What happens when, have you heard the talks of Osho? If you've heard the talks of Osho, you will realize that when he speaks at a very slow pace, and we focus on even the nothing which is in between 2 words. So anything in between where there is just nothing is meditation. For example, if we focus on the nothing between the in-breath and the out-breath, that is meditation. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go, right? If we focus between 2 words, the silence between 2 words, again, there is nothing. There is no thought. There is no sound. There is nothing at that time. So anything that is in between 2 things, that nothing is known as meditation. Okay, so how do we meditate better? To meditate better, we need to master concentration. Now, what is this concentration. This concentration is to be fully focused on one thing. We must have realized in childhood that we don't have to think of bills to be paid, or we don't have to think of what to do next, what is to be cooked tomorrow, or we don't have to think about, oh, what did that person say, what will that person say. We don't think about anything that is around the now. We are completely in the now. So during childhood we are completely focused. As we become older, what happens is we start getting completely engrossed in the outside world. So engrossed in the outside world that we forget even our own self, our body, our mind, and our soul. Then what happens? Then we are certainly wanting to get that peace, wanting to get that joy, wanting to be into ourselves, and then we turn to meditation. But how do we master meditation? We master meditation by concentration, by trying to be single pointed focused. This single pointed concentration leads to meditation. I'll tell you the difference. Okay, if you are watching a movie at home, okay, the lights are on, somebody rings the bell, and people are going up and down that room, maybe our own family members, and something is being cooked in the kitchen, and that smell comes into your nose. So there are so many distractions, right? You're not completely into that movie that you're trying to watch. But at the same time, if you go and watch the same movie in a theater, no lights, no people walking up and down, nothing that will take you off the screen. And then with that single-minded, pointed focus, you will watch the movie, you will feel that you are completely one with that story, with those visuals, with those sounds. Does that happen at home? No. This is exactly the difference when you do not practice dharana or concentration and you try to do meditation. Because during meditation, we are either going to have flooded thoughts, or we are going to go blank. We may go to sleep. We might see darkness in front of our eyes. So I can't meditate. So what do we do first? We try to meditate. We try to concentrate. Now, what is the difference between a mind that practices concentration and a mind that does not practice concentration? The simple meditation, by the way, what I'm speaking today is, my reference is this book by Niranjananand Swami. It is called Dharana Darshan. And this book we have been studying. We just completed studying with a dear friend of ours, Arti Akula, who has a passion of getting these books to common people. So we study it along with her. She reads, explains, and we are reading and studying along with her. So I am referring to this book when I'm talking to any of what I'm talking today. And what I'm giving to you today from this book is very simplified and very basic. There is a lot to this topic, but I am only introducing you all to the topic. Okay. So yes, my dear friends, the difference between concentrated mind and a non-concentrated mind is simply like a bulb. What happens to the light from the bulb? The light from a bulb is dispersed all over. It's there everywhere. And what happens when there is a focus of rays? For example, the laser. The laser can cut through even your skin. It can cut metals. It can cut whatever it wants. We make it cut. So the difference between the light from a bulb which we will not even see that there is heat coming to us, even if we are sitting under a light for, say, 10 hours. Right? But the laser for 10 seconds can do. It can. That is why lasers are used, because it's a focused ray of light. That is exactly what a focused mind, a concentrated mind does. A concentrated mind will help us to, there are a lot of benefits, but the major benefits are our perceptions will get heightened. जो चीज हमें समझ आती है वो और अच्छी से समझ आती है. That is a heightened perception. Then we understand the truth behind phenomena. If we are going to look at things, overtly, okay, we see things, we are not going to understand deep inside what is happening, or we may not understand the truth behind why things are happening. Then also, with the ability to concentrate, we have the ability to achieve great things. Arithmetic, for example, algebra, when we solved it in school, what happened? That focus had to be there. And that focus, I certainly learned from algebra. And my love for algebra gave me the love to study. So, so concentration and because when you are concentrated and focused, the most important benefit of that is your mind is relaxed. Your mind is so relaxed that you're not thinking of the past, the future. You're not thinking about what others are talking about you or what you think about others. You're not going round and round in that wheel, which I have explained and talked about in many of my talks. Then where are we with the concentrated mind? We are exactly in the now. The mind is relaxed and we can achieve more and more work if we are completely concentrated. So a concentrated mind is a very, very strong mind. And a strong mind is a strong will. And what happens when you have a strong will? When you have a strong will, that attitude of, dekhenge, let it happen. Okay, maybe I'll get better. We don't throw things, we don't let go of our responsibility of taking charge of life, whether it's your body, whether it's the abundance that you experience around you, or whether it's your character, wealth, health, just anything, or spiritual advancement. All of that can be achieved when we learn to focus or concentrate. Now, what happens is, if you see great men, you will see and notice one common thread between all of them. That common thread is all of them know how to concentrate. That is why they are said to be gifted. But aren't we all gifted? Aren't we all, don't we all have that gift? We all have a gift, but not all of us can take that gift to levels. I had a very dear friend recently who passed away, and she passed away doing the thing that she really loved. Cooking was her passion. But can you imagine? I've seen this dear friend of mine in the morning sitting in her shop. She had a jewelry shop. I would see her sitting in the cabin there, morning to afternoon maybe, or afternoon to evening maybe. I have seen her going for treks and doing bird photography. It takes a lot of effort to do that, okay? A lot of effort, a lot of passion, and a lot of patience. Because you have to sit for hours waiting for those birds to give a view, and then you get a click of them. And not only that, she was not shy of doing what her passion was. Her passion was cooking, and she had a huge group of followers and fans to whom she used to give whatever she cooked on that day. She used to take orders for delicacies, and we would, all friends of hers, we would enjoy what she gave. Suraichi vadi, if you know what that is, a beautiful delicacy that is made in Maharashtra. I have to learn it now, because all I did was, when I saw it on my dear friends uh, group, I would just order for a packet for myself. So imagine, she took her passions to a level which was really only a concentrated, only a focused mind could do that. Otherwise, okay, I cook well, and I cook, give something that I make to my neighbor or to a friend, maybe, and I stop at that. But imagine doing what she did. And the kind of death that she had, by the way, she passed away in her sleep. Maybe about 65 years old. But that is the death of a person who is not interested in gossiping, who's not interested in blaming, who's not interested in sitting and lamenting and crying. So, what does that person do? That person has a focused, concentrated mind, and she or he does what she or he wants to. So, a concentrated mind can achieve anything. And the gifts of such persons come up to change the world. And don't we have a social responsibility, all of us, to change the world in our own ways? Yes, we all do. Sabka kartavya hai that we give back to the world what we have got. So, my dear friends, only a concentrated, only a gifted, only a focused person can achieve all of this. So, how do we basically go to meditate better? Start with practicing concentration first. You can concentrate on a sound of Om, maybe chanting Om, on the sound of mantras, on maybe, a swastik, visuals. We can take symbols, a cross, a yantra. We can concentrate, we can try to practice concentration on anything that we relate to, on gods, on saints, on our heroes that we feel we are connected to. Or I shall say, our heroes are none other than our masters. Krishna, for example, or Christ, or Allah. Let's focus on that. Let us practice concentration merely on being focused there. Chanting mantras, or taking the name of gods, or singing bhajans, or being in a satsang is a way of focusing, being away from judging others and ourselves, being away from thinking about the future or the past. So, when we concentrate on the same thing over and over again, a same object, if I take a swastik, or if I take my Shri Yantra, or if I take, just anything that I relate to, not something that disturbs me, because that is not going to help me to concentrate and focus. So we have to concentrate on the same object daily. We can allot for ourselves maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. We can also focus on, a candle, tratak, that is called, it is called. You will see details of how to do this in this book. And we will talk more about it in the subsequent sessions. Also, I will tell you the name of the book at the end of the session. Okay, dear friends. So we have to concentrate and practice concentration. And what is concentration going to do? It will take us from the peripheral world to inside, to our mind. And this experience of the mind is going to lead us to pratyahar, to dharana, sorry. Pratyahar is getting away from whatever distractions we have. And dharana is being concentrated completely on what is. as is. What happens when we start focusing and we reach to the stage of dharana? When we reach to the stage of dharana, everything around us will be lost. We will not know how much time has gone by. We will not know how much time has gone by, and we will not know of anything that is around us. For example, have you done yoga nidra? Can we all put our videos so that we get to interact with each other? Because I love to interact when I'm talking. Please, please put on your videos, my dear friends. And I would love to see all of you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, when we are completely focused, when we are in this one pointed attention of nothing at all, or when we train our minds to concentrate, we reach to the stage of dharana. What happens when you do yoga nidra, for example? Are you aware of kitne der ke liye kiya? No, we don't understand how much time was I just like that. We don't understand the feelings of our body. We feel that we are bodiless. We feel that we are weightless. We don't know what's happening in the room around us. We're not aware of anything but space. And that, friends, is dharana. Transformation in our lives begins from there when we reach to the stage of dharana. Because when we start doing dharana, when we start reaching to the stage of dharana, only then we can reach to the stage of meditation. I'll give you an example, which is I had once had a very small accident, and at the time of accident, I tell you, we knew that we are going at a speed and something has come right across us and we are going to bang into it. It was a trailer that took a sudden turn. Or trailer ke piche behind that you have, that big thing that trails. So it comes right in front of your vehicle if the tractor takes a sudden turn. So we knew that we are going to bang into it now, and we were trying to brake and not brake and not brake, so that the collision happens at a very soft manner. At that time, I tell you, I realized what is dharana, because that 2-3 seconds of realizing there's going to be a collision, and that collision that happened, there was no sound, there was nothing around us, and there was just a light in front of us, a blank. And all of this happened in just 2 or 3 seconds. But I remember very vividly going into that state of dashing with that trailer, and time stopped. Okay, what I explained, dharana has to be time stopped. Everything around us was nothing. We didn't have to do anything with it. And all we knew is just we and that collision. So, this is an example of dharana, and this happens to us. There is no thought at that time. There is only the now. It must be a few seconds, 2, 3, 4 seconds, but in that now. Now, let's not go to experiences that will make us do dharana. Instead of that, let us try to experience dharana. And there are a lot of practices given in this beautiful book. We will discuss more of those in a subsequent talk, maybe. So, my dear friends, yes, another example that I would like to give is that what happens when there is the passing away of a death one? When there is a passing away of the death one, again, we are thinking of nothing but our grief. We are not thinking about who rang the bell. We are not thinking about the people sitting around. We are not thinking about the past, future, nothing. We are only focused, concentrated on our gift, on our grief, sorry. And even that is dharana, because you don't know how much time you were that way. You don't know what was happening around us. You were blank, completely blank, you and your grief. So these two examples that I want to share with you, but I want to share this with you because I wanted to come to your notice that let us not use terrifying episodes to get us to dharana. Instead, let us train our minds to get into dharana. Another example that I can give to you of dharana or a completely concentrated mind is studying 1 day, 2 days before your exam. If you are trying to study the same topic, 2 months before the exam, oh, you're thinking about what you need to eat now, and you're thinking about what you have to do now, or you think about so many thoughts start rushing and coming. But 2 days before the exam, what? Kya jadoo ho jata hai? The magic is concentration. Even that is a way of dharana, because at that time our mind is completely focused. We have the great example of Arjun. When Arjun was asked, when the other students were asked, what do you see on the tree? They said, we see the tree, we see the bird, we see the sky, we see everything around. But what did Arjun reply? He said, I see the eye of the bird. Dharana. Dharun thevne in Marathi we call it, is pakad ke rakhna, to hold. Anywhere where your attention can be hold, you can hold it. That, my dear friends, is dharana. That state of nothing to do. At times we see children, my grandson, when he's speaking to us, suddenly he's just gaping at something. And we ask him, Tandri kuthe lagli? In Marathi, we call it Tandri. Okay? Where are you focused? He's completely focused somewhere, and we're asking him, Raghav, come here. Doesn't know. So, this is dharana. Children master this, okay, my dear friends, and we also master it. We've forgotten. But yes, we have to train our minds to try and concentrate and to reach to that state of dharana, so that after dharana comes dhyan and then samadhi. So anything that holds your attention takes you to a state of dharana. That itself is dharana. But if the mind is oscillating between one thought and another, one worry and another, one action and another, one sound and another, there is not going to be peace, and there is going to be no meditation. And this is exactly what happens when we start meditating. So how do we do it? Get to there? We have to get to there by practice, practice, and practice. The first requirement is we have to have trust. We have to have faith that this practice of concentration, this practice of dharana will take me to a transcendental level. We have to continuously practice. We have to do it for a long period of time, and then we will reach to that state. Today we learn meditation, and in 2 days we say, I can't do it. No, sorry. We have to do it and over again in order to master it, my dear friends. So today we are going to do a meditation wherein we will be doing 2 small techniques that are given in this book itself, and before that a relaxation which will be I will try to take you into a Yog Nidra state. I will not call it a Yog Nidra state, a simple state that we have been taught, where the entire body relaxes, because only when the body relaxes, the mind relaxes, and vice versa. When the mind, so then the body relaxes. So are you all ready for it? So before that, I throw open the stage for anyone who wants to ask me questions. Yes, Dr. Sarita. Try to unmute yourself.
Yes.
Hari?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This was exactly the question I had in mind, and I'm surprised you've come with the answers today. So, although I'm meditating for a few years now, I still come across a question. Is it necessary to start meditate when you start breathing? Should we do the abdomen breathing, then come up and then go to the slow breath? That's question one. And the second question is when I'm concentrating on my slow breath, I'm unable to go into the dharana state. I feel I'm concentrating, and it's not taking me into the meditative state. So I'm either doing something wrong or where am I going wrong? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarita ji. That's a beautiful question. And when we start meditating, we realize that I can't reach there. When we start meditating, we feel that there are too many distractions and we have self-doubt. Okay. All we need to do is first start having trust in the process and start having trust in yourself. Whatever happens, let it happen. Let it come. So now, the method of anapanasati that we all practice, okay, ana the unbreath, apana is the outbreath, and sati is to be one with. So in that method, we don't have to control the breathing at all. Like I said, when I gave you the instructions before I started the talk, I said, if your breath is shallow, allow it to be so. If your breath is deep and long, allow it to be so. So, kuch nahi karna hai. Simply be with your breath as it is. Okay. And then if you feel that you cannot concentrate, you can start again from the ABC. Try to practice asanas, which will, again, what is asanas, by the way? When you are doing asanas, you are focusing on the dab, that is the pressure that comes on the organs, or on the tan, that is the stretching that happens on the muscles on the organs. Focusing for, if you are doing 1 hour of asana, for example, you are focusing on the dab and the on the pressure and the stretching of the muscles. That itself is concentration, my dear friends. And then if you try to meditate after that, you'll realize that, oh, I am somewhere going beyond, I'm going blank, I'm going into that zero state. That, my dear friends, is meditation. Perfect. Did I answer you?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Sarita ji. Anyone else who'd like to ask a question? Come on. One thing that I need to tell all of you all is that the silliest question is the most important one. So pucho, please, don't be shy. Explain in Hindi, my dear friends. अब ये सब मैं हिंदी में कैसे एक्सप्लेन करूंगी, लेकिन संक्षिप्त में अगर मैं कहूँ तो मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी कि हमें सबसे पहले तो कंसंट्रेशन करने के लिए सीखना है. कंसंट्रेशन करने के लिए हम प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं किसी भी चीज पे. फॉर एग्जांपल कोई मंत्र ले सकते हैं, ओमकार ले सकते हैं, जो मंत्र हमें पसंद है, ओम नमः शिवाय, कोई भी मंत्र चैंटिंग कर सकते हैं. हम कोई भी चीज को देख के कंसंट्रेशन हमारा बढ़ा सकते हैं. For example, a swastik or any other symbol that we believe in. और ये कंसंट्रेशन जब हम हमारा बढ़ाते हैं तो धीरे धीरे हमारा मन प्रत्याहार करता है, यानी जो भी हमारे मन में चीजें आती है, विचार आते हैं, सोचते हैं, फील करते हैं, उन सब से हम परे जाने लग जाते हैं, दैट इज प्रत्याहार। ओके, यानी इट इज सेंसरी विथड्रॉल। हम सारी चीजें जो हमें लग रही है या महसूस हो रही है, उनसे हम दूर चले जाते हैं। और प्रत्याहार के बाद में जो हम प्योरली किसी जगह में ध्यान दे के देख सकते हैं मन से, उसे कहते हैं, यस, एकाग्रता, थैंक यू, उसे कहते हैं धारणा। तो हम धारणा, कंसंट्रेशन, एकाग्रता और धारणा की प्रैक्टिस अगर हम करेंगे तो उसके आगे जाके हमारा ध्यान लगता है, उसके आगे जाके हम समाधि अवस्था में भी जा सकते हैं। वो समाधि अवस्था नहीं जो ज्ञानेश्वर ने लगाई थी, लेकिन वो समाधि अवस्था जिसमें हम क्रिएशन कर सकते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई पेंट, और मैं अगर ध्यानस्थ बैठूं तो मुझे पेंटिंग करनी है किसी क्लाइंट के लिए, और वो पेंटिंग है एक ट्री ऑफ लाइफ की, फॉर एग्जाम्पल। ओके, तो मैं सोचूंगी मैं कैसे करूं। अगर मैं किसी चीज से लेके कॉपी करूं तो आई मीन देयर इज नथिंग ग्रेट, उसमें कुछ बड़ी बात नहीं है। लेकिन अगर मैंने ध्यान लगाया, अगर मैंने धारणा से ये सोचा कि मैं कैसे ये ट्री ऑफ लाइफ उस व्यक्ति के लिए बना सकती हूँ, तो सोच फोकस करके धारणा से मुझे पता चलेगा कि मे बी उस पेड़ का आकार इस प्रकार होना चाहिए, उस पेड़ का आकार, उसके लीव्स इस प्रकार के होने चाहिए, उसके लिए मैं जो रंग संगति यूज करूंगी वो इस प्रकार की। क्रिएशन, व्हाट एम आई डूइंग, ये मैंने कहीं देखा नहीं है, मैं अपने आप क्रिएट कर रही हूँ। हर रोज जब छोटे बच्चे के लिए माँ खाना बनाती है तो क्या करती है, शी इज क्रिएटिंग। अरे इसको विटामिन कैसे दूं, शी इज फोकस्ड, वो फोकस्ड एकाग्रता से सोचती है कि अगर लौकी दूंगी तो ये खाएगा तो नहीं, अगर इसके पराठे बनाऊंगी तो ये खाएगा, अगर इसके समथिंग मोर इंटरेस्टिंग कटलेट्स बनाऊं तो और भी इच्छा खुशी से खाएगा। तो उस वक्त हम क्या करते हैं, हम कंटिन्यूसली क्रिएशन करते रहते हैं, पता है, कुछ बनाते रहते हैं। हमारी जो गिफ्ट्स है ना, वो गिफ्ट्स इस प्रकार से उभर आती है जब हम एकाग्रता से ध्यान की अवस्था की ओर जाना चाहते हैं। तो धारणा की ओर हम जाएंगे जहां पर हम इतने उस चीज में एक हो जाएंगे कि हमें ना आजू बाजू के चीजों से कुछ लेना देना होगा या महसूस नहीं होंगी हमें। उस वक्त वो व्यक्ति को ये नहीं याद हुआ कि अरे मेरा घुटना दुख रहा था, उस वक्त वो व्यक्ति को ये नहीं ध्यान में आएगा कि कितना वक्त गुजर गया है। इसे धारणा कहते हैं, और इस धारणा की प्रैक्टिस करने से हम पूर्ण तरह से ध्यान हमारा अच्छे से कर सकते हैं। ओके, सो यस, और कुछ प्रश्न है? थैंक यू गीत जी, आई होप आपको समझ आया मैंने जो कहा वो।
Rita ji has raised her hand. Rita Anand ji, shall I?
प्लीज एनीवन हुज रेज्ड द हैंड।
नमस्कार मैम। मुझे एक छोटा सा डाउट है, प्रतिहार और धारणा, इसमें जो एक्सप्लेनेशन में मुझे थोड़ा सा समझ में आया, प्रतिहार में यू आर ट्राइंग टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट, प्रत्याहार में यू आर ट्राइंग टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट, फोकस करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, एंड धारणा में यू आर adding the creation of your mind as well, the imagination.
So shall I explain it once more?
Yes, please.
So pratyahar is going away from sensory objects. It is completely withdrawing into yourself.
Okay.
That is pratyahar.
One more time.
Pratyahar is getting away from all the sensory things that are pulling you.
Got it. Yeah.
For example, I feel like eating this achar today, or I want to do this, or that's exactly what I hear over there just now, or this is what the others are talking about, or this is what somebody's thinking about. All that is external. To move away from it, what the hell do I care? Type of an attitude. Okay, not in the bad way, in a very positive way, that getting away from all the sensory experiences and coming into yourself is pratyahar. Okay, letting go of the peripheral experiences and coming to your internal experiences. That is pratyahar. And being completely focused, being totally with your aim, is dharana. Dhare rehna is to hold. So instead of being scattered here and there and there and there and there, what the world is doing, coming into yourself and holding yourself into your aim. It could be your aim in life to feed the poor. It could be your aim in life to make a better living. It could be your aim in life to get your company to, to higher standards. It could be your aim in life to be an excellent meditator. Being focused on what you want to do in life, your aim is dharana. And dharana will take you to that excellent meditative state, which is so close to being in samadhi. So the easiest example that I can give is if you take a shivling, okay, if you're washing a vessel under the tap, you're washing the vessel, the water is going all over and it's cleaning the vessel, right? But if you are pouring water over a shivling, a small shivling, let us say, you will pour it exactly in a continuous flow on the ling. That is dharana, being there. If your attention goes here and there, that flow of water will change, that position of where the water is flowing will change, and what you want to achieve will not be achieved. So what happens, many people say, acha, that difficulty you have, okay, pour water on the shivling for 40 days or 1 year. But what happens when you are doing that? You are, my dear friends, completely in a state of dharana. You're not looking here and there what's happening. You're not listening to the sounds and the voices. What are you doing? You are focused and pouring that water exactly in that position. That, my dear friends, is dharana. So thank you for the question, Rituji. Fantastic. Thank you so much. I hope I've answered it.
You've answered, but maybe I'm not that intelligent to differentiate. I'm still the same example of the Shivalinga, and Dharana is completely clear to me. But when I compare it, or if I go to the previous stage from Dharana, I'm not able to get it, how to implement it in the same example, how to put it and how to use it in the same example.
Okay, in the same example, let's take. Okay, now if I want to pour water on the shivling, what will I do? I will go get a lota, a ghada of water. I will take it. I will prepare everything, and I will sit there. Okay, and I will cut off from everything that is happening around me, whether it's children playing. That is pratyahar.
Yeah, the preparation for the Dharana is Pratyahara.
Absolutely,
Right.
absolutely.
I
All the
will take
limbs,
it so long.
No, it's beautiful. I'm loving the interaction, Rituji. And it's not that I'm an expert, I'm also a student. Let me promise you that.
Thank you so much. I have been listening to Patanjali from quite some time, and there was a doubt in this particular segment only. So I'm fortunate to have this conversation today, and I could clear my doubt.
Thank you, Rituji. I love your question, and I love your persistence on trying to make me make it more and more clear. Thank you. That's what I tell you. My talks, I mean, anyone's talks for that matter, will become great only if there is an interaction. So, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Anyone else who'd like to ask a question, my dear friends? Is there anyone else? Harika ji?
No other hands raised, Smitaji. Looks like everyone's clear. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. So today we are going to do two small techniques. We'll be doing some meditation, guided meditation for 20 minutes from now. So my dear friends, let us all get ready for it. Close your eyes. Again, sit in an erect position. And simply be with your breath as it is. जैसा आपका सांस है वैसे ही उसके ऊपर ध्यान दीजिए. If your breath is shallow, let it be so. If your breath is deep and long, allow it to be so. And focus on your breath as it is. The trick is to imagine that your breath is a ladder. And what do we do when we are climbing a ladder? We do not miss a single step. That's the way to reach to the top. जैसे है वैसे हमारे सांसों पर हम ध्यान एकाग्र करेंगे. और हम अपने आप के अंदर जाएंगे. Simply being with your breath as it is. और अब हम हमारा लक्ष्य केंद्रित करेंगे हमारे भ्रूमध्य पे. We will now focus in the area between our eyebrows and about 1.5 inches inside. हमारी तीसरी आंख जो हमारे भ्रूमध्य से अंदर 1 से 1.5 इंच है. सीधा वहां पर हम ध्यान देंगे। और वहां हम देखेंगे एक ओमकार का स्वरूप। At the third eye area, at the pituitary gland, which is in the center of the eyebrows, about 1 to 1.5 inch inside, we shall try to see, feel, or imagine the shape of an omkar or any other symbol that we relate to. Observe that omkar or any other symbol. सारा ध्यान, सारी एकाग्रता उस ओमकार या कोई और चिन्ह जो आपको अच्छा लगता हो उसके ऊपर रखें। इसे कहते हैं चिदाकाश। सारा ध्यान उसी ओमकार या चिन्ह की ओर रखे। Focus on that omkar or any other symbol you choose to focus on. And be with it. अगर ध्यान यहाँ वहां जाए तो जेंटली हमारे मन को वापस उस ओमकार या चिन्ह पे लाए। If your attention oscillates, deviates, from the symbol of Omkar or any other symbol. Again, gently, as if you are coaxing a small child to come back. Gently get your mind back to that symbol of Omkar or any other symbol. Very good. And now we shall practice the Bhuchari Mudra. I want all of you all to gently open your eyes, my dear friends. And take your hand and put it right below your nose. Do not look down. Look to your eye level. And as you do that, keep your palm stretched straight, fingers straight, and focus on the nail of your small little finger. आपके हाथ को आपके नाक के नीचे रखना है, जिस तरह मैं बता रही हूं. This way. नीचे नहीं देखना है, सामने देखना है. और हमारी छोटी उंगली के नाखून पे हमारी नजर रखनी है. थोड़ा सा आपके स्क्रीन से आपकी पोजीशन को हटाए, दूसरे एंगल में आपके शरीर को ले जाए, ताकि आप जब हाथ हटाए तो सामने स्क्रीन ना हो. अगर आप सीधे बैठे हो तो अपनी एंगल को थोड़ा तिरछा कीजिए, ताकि जब आप हाथ हटाए तो सामने स्क्रीन न हो. और आपके छोटे उंगली के नाखून को देखते रहिए. आपकी नजर को फिक्स कीजिए वहां पर. फिक्स योर गेज on the nail of your little finger. और अब उसी जगह में देखते रहिए और अपने हाथ को नीचे कीजिए. Now you may keep your gaze transfixed on that space. Put your hand down and keep looking there. You are looking into space. आपकी नजर स्पेस में है और आप उसी जगह देख रहे हो जहां पर आपकी उंगली के नाखून देखने के लिए आपकी नजर जा रही थी. Very good. Keep focused. And now gently close your eyes. धीरे से आंखें बंद कीजिए. और आप आपके सर को थोड़ा पीछे डालिए. Look upwards towards the sky and open your eyes and keep your eyes fixed on the Agya Chakra, the place between your eyebrows. सर को ऊपर करें और ऊपर देखें आकाश की ओर और आपकी नजर को आपके भ्रू मध्य पे लाइए. और अब धीरे से आंखें बंद करिए. और अपने सर को नीचे ला सकते हैं. You can bring back your head to the normal position. And now again, gently open your eyes and watch on the tip of your nose. To make it easy, you may put one finger on the tip of your nose and keep your gaze transfixed on the tip of your nose. This way. And when your eyes are strained, you may gently close your eyes. With this, I want you to gently come back here, my dear friends. Rub your palms, place them on your eyes, and open your eyes very slowly. Hi, friends. So, it is not so easy that you can master it at one go, but I have taught you 3 techniques which you can practice by yourself, maybe 15 minutes or 10 minutes each technique. The first one was Bhuchari Mudra, where you are going to keep your hand this way, focus on the tip of your little finger, and keeping your gaze fixed in that area, remove and keep gazing at that place without shifting your eyeballs. This is called the Bhuchari Mudra. You are focusing on the space. The second one that I taught you was the Akashi Mudra, wherein, again, I'm revising. We're putting our head this way, we are gazing upwards, and then we are bringing our attention to the Bhru Madhya, the center of your eyebrows. When your eyes feel strained, you may close your eyes very gently. The third, slowly you will realize that the time span increases. And the third one that I taught you was the Nasagra Drushti, where initially you can put your finger this way and focus on the tip of your nose. Later on, you can remove the finger and keep your gaze fixed at the tip of your nose. With this method, what will happen is the Muladhar chakra gets activated. So, my dear friends, these are 3 techniques that I have taught you today, and they will help you to be completely focused, to be in that state of dharana, so that meditation is very, very easy. Thank you for listening to me, my dear friends, and let us close our eyes now, and I'm going to take a small, beautiful meditation. My Guru, Dr. Newton Sir, it's his birthday tomorrow, the 24th of November. Don't ask his age, you will never be able to guess. So don't even guess. So close your eyes and imagine, see, feel that he's in front of you, and shower him with a beautiful golden light. The man and his Ardhangini, Dr. Lakshmi ma'am. The couple that works to change the world. Shower them with the golden light. Imagine, see, feel. And this is my love for you. You can say it to him. And with namaskaram to our gurus, Dr. Newton and Dr. Lakshmi, I want you to gently come back here when you feel complete. Thank you, friends. A quick round of questions if somebody has it. One important thing I must say is that when you start practicing dharana, you will realize that there can be outbursts of emotions. Those outbursts of emotions are due to 2 reasons. One is that there are blockages which are getting released, and so you might feel intense emotions like crying and maybe anger or something that is coming up. It happens due to that, or it happens due to in the inside. When we are going on the inside, there are those emotions on the inside, and those emotions get amplified, they get intensified, and that is why we can experience those outbursts of emotions. Okay, and the second thing that we will realize when we start doing dharana is we will see images, maybe shapes, colors, maybe a lion, tiger, whatever comes in front of us. Just be with the experience and enjoy the experience. That's it. A quick 2 minutes of questions can we take, Harika ji?
Yes, Mataji, definitely. Thank you so much. It was a beautiful session and amazing meditation. Kiran Hiralalji, she has raised her hand.
Yes, Kiran ji.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I don't have any
Thank you.
question as such, but I just thought of expressing gratitude to you. I am practicing Anapan for last 2 years, and it is an amazing technique. But I am feeling so much of peace when you are speaking.
Thank
You
you.
have amazing voice,
Thank you.
amazing voice.
Thank you.
What Patri sir always says, Vak Shuddhi. I think you have that. So I just wanted to express my gratitude to you. And the way you explain it, it is amazing, wonderful.
Thank you, Kiranji. I am here and I've been meditating and practicing, and my thanks, my transformation in life begins with Dr. Newton, Dr. Lakshmi. So my gratitude to them for getting me to where I am. When you keep on meditating, when you consistently keep on meditating for long periods of times, I know them from 2003. What happens is when you reach to that deep into yourself, everything changes. The beauty of the person, the voice of the person, everything can change. So thank you for
I
what
could
you said,
really feel
Kiranji.
that. I could really feel that. So I could not resist myself expressing this gratitude to you. You have
Thank you.
amazing voice. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kiranji. It's God's gift and my guru's gift, my parents' gift.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, any other question, query?
Swapnaji? Yeah, you can speak. You can.
Atmavandan to all my dear loved ones. And thank
Atmavan.
you. Yes, it's the same thing what my co-partner has just expressed. This is a deep gratitude, and today I could feel the space with your technique. So I'm very, very, very grateful to you all and to Dr. Newton, ma'am, Lakshmi ma'am, and all of you. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Smita ma'am, you are wonderful. Love you.
Thank you,
Thank
Swapna ji. Thank you so much. And it is not my technique, it is an ancient technique. And this book of Dharana Darshan, it is called Bihar School of Yoga. You'll get it. You'll get it if you check on Amazon, Dharana Darshan. And
Okay.
so you can, maybe go deeper into the study, but practice for 40 days what I taught you today. I will
Yeah.
also be doing with you all.
Yeah. Every day we will be meeting, ma'am.
No, we will not be meeting, my dear friends, but yes, we are all one. So just do it wherever you are, at whatever
Okay.
time.
Okay.
It is Swami Niranjananand. The author is Swami Niranjananand.
Okay.
Here.
Dharana
Can
Darshan
can you
Swami
see it, or can you see the mirror image of what I'm
Yeah,
showing?
we can see.
You can
We
see it,
can see. We
no?
can see it.
So yes, my dear friends, practice the 3 techniques that I have taught you. I shall also be doing it. Do it wherever. We are all connected and we are all one. And let us spend a lot of time today, tomorrow, because it is Dr. Newton's birthday, to give more and more energy to him and Dr. Lakshmi ma'am, QLU, beautiful souls like Harika ji, who are so gentle, and she talks about the gentleness of others. So let us all be focused on spending, on giving energy to them rather than thinking about something else. Rather than thinking about or worrying about anything else. One song is coming to my mind, for Dr. Newton and Dr. Lakshmi, and I'm going to sing just one sentence, okay? तारीफ करो क्या उसकी जिसने तुम्हें बनाया. And I'm overwhelmed, Harika. I'm overwhelmed and I'm so happy to be here. And Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll catch up again with more techniques. I'm myself going to study more and more of this and practice it to be able to teach you all.
Thank you so much, Smitaji. What a wonderful session it was. Everyone could feel whatever is coming from your heart and soul. It is touching our hearts and souls. And so touched by your deepest commitment, dedication, love for the masters, for the wisdom, for all the learning, for everything. It's so amazing. It shows how much you live the wisdom that you take. Thank you. And that is an inspiration. That's why your every word touches our hearts. Because
Thank
friends,
you.
all of us have this kind of a zeal कि हमें भी ऐसे बनना है. We want to, also apply. We want to also become like that. So that's why Smita ji is inspiring all of us. And may we all also be that way, be our highest self, the best self, and
Yes.
aligned to our soul.
Yes.
Thank you. And yes, thanks
Thank you.
to Dr. Newton, Dr. Lakshmi, because of whom we are all meeting. We're all here sharing this wisdom. This platform is available. And happy
Yes.
birthday to Dr. Newton on
Yes.
behalf
Happy
of
birthday.
all of us. And
Yes.
we will be live streaming the event tomorrow evening from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening. It'll be there on our QLU channels, and please stay tuned. It'll be very wonderful if you can send your love. We also have Buddha Pratishtha. Buddha statue is going to come. It is here already, and it will be inaugurated. It's not just a statue, actually. Dr. Newton mentioned to us that Buddha's energy has been one of the very foundational, very, very important energy for QLU establishment. And it has always been here. Now it is fully going to be here, embodied by the Sangha members also, whoever is associated with QLU. So we are so excited. We can feel the change, the shift of energy clearly, because I also live here and I can really feel the energy moving, the compassion of Buddha, the Sangha, togetherness, unity, whatever Smitaji has shared just now, everything. It's such a beautiful energy. So I would request all of you to please visit the campus at least once as soon as possible. Make a plan. We have so many events happening here. So we look forward to having you here. There's this program called Biodecoding that's going to be conducted this month end, 28th, 29th, 30th. So that's an amazing opportunity too. If you have still not planned yet, please do plan. And the next year, entire year's schedule is going to be out very soon on the website qluglobal.org. So please stay tuned with us, join our WhatsApp groups. You will get all the updates. And we look forward to seeing you next Sunday on the Hindi channel. We have another Hindi channel, and every alternate weeks we do English and Hindi classes at the same time, evening 5 to 6:30 p.m. And we're so excited to seeing you again. Thank you so much, friends. Because of all of you, we are here sharing this, because you know how much valuable this wisdom is. So thanks to all of you. And once again, thank you so much, Smitaji. We can't thank you
Thank
enough.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Your
Love you all.
presence.
And love you, QLU. Love you, Harika.
Thank you, Smitaji. Lots of love to all of you. Bye, friends. See you again. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.